Archie and Lilibet in dangerous over Prince Harry's social media warning leaked darkest truth. Prince Harry has issued a social media warning for his children, saying he hopes Archie and Lilibet never have to experience it as it exists now. He said that children currently live in a world where they are targeted and fed dangerous content. Claiming that children are being treated as digital experiments to make money, he warned, many of these systems are by design aiming to keep our kids hooked for years to come regardless of how their time online impacts their self-confidence, self-worth or safety. He said that hatred and harm are somehow normalized on social media, something which he said has caused major concern for him and wife Meghan Markle. Prince Harry made the comment in a webinar, which was hosted to mark the launch of the Five Rights Foundation's Global Child Online Safety Toolkit. The event, entitled Making Child Online Safety a Reality, saw Prince Harry hit out at the social media industry, which he said makes unimaginable money from our time, our attention and our information, literally. While he acknowledged that he is not an expert on law or technology, he added, "I am a father and I'm lucky enough to be a father with a platform." Speaking via Zoom, the Duke of Sussex, 37, said, "My kids are too young to have experienced the online world, yet. And I hope they never have to experience it as it exists now. No kid should have to." It's easy to say the business model of the internet and social media is broken, but it's not. The internet business model is doing exactly what it's meant to do: pull us in, keep us scrolling, get us angry, anxious or make us numb to the world around us. That's bad enough when it's meant for adults, but even worse, it's meant to do the same to our kids. The social media industry makes unimaginable money from our time, our attention and our information, literally. Their financial model is based on keeping us online and engaged so they can vacuum up our most personal information and time. He added, "My two little ones are still of the age of innocence. As parents, my wife and I are concerned about the next generation growing up in a world where they are treated as digital experiments to make money, and where things like hatred and harm are somehow normalized. None of us wants a world where their kids are targeted and fed dangerous content rather than being able to learn, connect and play freely." Exactly 3 years ago today, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle welcomed their first child into the world. They named their son Archie Harrison, and days after his birth, he was introduced to the world, and his great-grandmother the Queen. But at just a few months old, his parents made the shock decision to quit as senior royals and pack up their lives in the UK and start a new life in America. Now he lives in California with his mum and dad and younger sister Lilibet, enjoying a life no other royal toddler has ever lived before. So what does life for Archie look like now he has turned 3? And how does it differ from his royal cousins back in the UK? Here we take a look. Archie might be 7th in line to throne, but unlike his royal cousins Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, he does not have a royal title. He is simply known as Archie Harrison Mountbatten-Windsor. It was originally believed that Harry and Meghan were involved in the discussions about how Archie's would be styled, with suggestions they didn't want him to have a title to allow him to have a more normal life. But in their bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan said this wasn't the case and said they wanted him to have a title for protection reasons. However, Beatrice explained that Meghan and Harry did have the option to give their son a title if they wanted to. It said, in accordance with the 1917 order, Archie could now use his father's title of the Earl of Dumbarton and could be referred to as Lord Dumbarton. However, it was reported last year that Harry and Meghan weren't keen to give Archie this name.